The sun in Fallujah was a cruel, burning eye. It sat high above the desert city, watching as another day of war unfolded beneath it. The heat shimmered on rooftops, and the air carried the distant sound of gunfire, background music in this hell of dust and concrete. Staff Sergeant Lucas Carter, a seasoned Marine in his early 30s, led Echo Squad, a team of 6 men tasked with clearing a suspected insurgent stronghold. Intelligence reported that an IED factory was hidden in a compound on the outskirts of the city. The Humvee rumbled over broken roads, dodging debris and abandoned vehicles. Inside, silence reigned. The men were focused, aware that any corner could hide death. Private Ramirez, the youngest of the group, tapped his rifle nervously. "I don't like this silence, Sarge." "No one does," Carter replied, eyes fixed ahead. "But silence is just noise waiting to explode. Stay sharp." They reached the compound just before noon. It was a battered building, windows shattered, gates bent. Carter signaled his men. 2 by 2. "Watch your 6." They breached the gate. Inside, the walls were marked with bullet holes and scorch marks. Broken tools and wires littered the floor. "Looks abandoned," said Corporal Davis. "That's what they want you to think," muttered Sergeant Ortiz. The team fanned out, sweeping the rooms. Ramirez called out, "Clear on the west side." Carter entered the main room and froze. "Tripwire." "Fall back," he yelled. The explosion shattered the silence. Smoke and dust filled the compound. The blast flung Carter against a wall. Ears ringing, he crawled toward the hallway. "Ortiz! Davis!" he shouted. Blood stained the floor. Ortiz was motionless. Davis groaned, one leg mangled. Private Lee dragged Ramirez away from the fire. The ambush had begun. From rooftops outside, enemy fighters opened fire. Trapped, wounded, outnumbered, but not broken. "Form up," Carter barked. "Defensive circle. We hold this ground." The squad returned fire. Carter pulled Davis behind a steel desk and applied a tourniquet. "You're gonna make it, soldier." "I can't feel my leg," Davis groaned. "You'll feel it when you're home." The firefight lasted over an hour. One by one, the insurgents fell. But so did Ramirez, shot while covering the rear. When the gunfire faded, silence returned. But it was different now. Heavy. Haunted. Carter radioed base. Echo team compromised. 3 casualties. 1 Kia. Requesting immediate medevac. As night fell, the squad huddled in the damaged compound. Carter walked out to the courtyard, blood on his uniform, rifle slung low. He looked up at the stars. He remembered Ramirez's last words. "Tell my mom I wasn't scared." The next morning, helicopters arrived. Medevac crews lifted Davis and Ortiz's body. Carter and the remaining survivors boarded a chopper, wind whipping at their gear. As the compound faded into the distance, Carter whispered, "You didn't die for nothing, kid." 1 week later, Camp Victory, Iraq. A memorial service was held in a quiet tent lit by soft lamps. Boots, rifles, and helmets stood in honor of the fallen. Echo Squad stood in formation minus 2 brothers. Captain Reynolds approached Carter. "Your report was detailed. You made the right calls." Carter didn't answer immediately. He stared at Ramirez's helmet. "I keep thinking, if I saw that wire just 1 second sooner, you'd still be human. You didn't fail them, Sergeant. You led them." Carter nodded slowly. 3 months later. Arlington National Cemetery, USA. Lucas Carter stood in dress blues, standing before 2 headstones. One for Ortiz, one for Ramirez. He laid down medals on each grave. "You were the best of us," he said. "Your valor will echo in every mission, every breath. Every day I'm still breathing." Behind him, Ramirez's mother stood silently. She approached, tears in her eyes. "He said you were like a big brother to him. I wish I could have brought him home." "You did. In every word. In every story."